stunning. Oh my gosh. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have a highly requested video. It is how big are my arms, and basically my chest, waist, legs. We're gonna get into all of that. Gonna measure right now. We got the little mister right here. He'll be in walking around doing his thing. So let's get right into it. So the last time I did this, I think the video's at about, come here. We just got done from a walk, breathing a little heavy. I live on the 3rd floor, so obviously that's a lot of cardio for me. But last video I did this, I think it's around 30,000 views. A lot of people liked it, so we're gonna do it again. It's been a while since I've done it as well. So, come here. Oh. All right, guys, so first things first, we're gonna do the arms. So right now, this is how I'm looking. Cold, no pump. And let's do this. Rocky, go. So it's always a little hard to do this with one person, but you get like this. For some reason, a lot of people didn't believe me that my arms were 17. I don't know if that's because most of the time bodybuilders are shorter, and basically when their arms don't look big, that's because they're not really that big. But since I'm almost 6 foot, I'm under an inch away from being 6 foot. I'm just naturally a little bit bigger just due to bone structure and whatnot. But hey, if you don't believe me, I don't know why you're watching this. So you guys can see I am just about at 17 and a half. Just 1/8 away from 17 and a half. And I know that last time I filmed this video was maybe 2 years ago, and my arms were 17 even 2 years ago. Maybe it was longer than that, I don't remember. But the thing is, being a natural bodybuilder, and I know a lot of you aren't gonna believe me, but for the people that do and wanna hear, just like anyone, I plateau. And I actually plateaued around 17 and a half, 18 years old, really bad. And I'm finally breaking those plateaus and getting bigger. So, I was stuck at 17-inch biceps for so long, and now I'm finally getting past that. So, I'm super happy with it, honestly, even though it's not that much growth. Let's do the forearms. Looks like we're looking at an 1/8 under 15 as well. Or just about 15. Real close to 15. So I've always had bigger forearms. Let's do the waist. So I'm curious what that is at myself. I did know my arms and my forearms. But okay, so like right on 33. I don't have the smallest waist in the world. It just means I gotta have wider shoulders, wider back. But that's okay. It's not terribly thick, so you know I'll still be able to do well in like a classic physique category, which is the category I plan on competing in next. And it gets down to about 28 and a half, 29 when I cut, when I'm down to like 5%. So not a big deal. Obviously it doesn't look like super thick, but again, if I was 5'6", 5'7", it would look a lot thicker, but since I'm a little taller, that helps. So that's what we're looking at there. I actually don't know if I've like measured my chest like ever. So let's see what reading we get on that. And I don't even know where you actually measure at. You can see that, looks like 47. Real quick, let me get the thumbnail. Okay, got the thumbnail. Hey, let's measure my neck. Let's see what that's at. I think I know. Okay, 17 as well. Let's see what else. Let's go down to the legs. been such a while since I've done this. I'm curious to see. So, this is what my legs are looking like right now. And there they are. Let's get the side angle. My legs, all right. So let's get this. Let's do the calves. Calves are 15.25. Now let's see the quads. Are 26. A little more than, yeah, they're 26. So legs are at 26. I don't actually know what my last measurement was of my legs, but I think that's all. I think that's all the measurements. I'll put up a video of my weight last time I got it. I don't have a scale with me right now, but last time I got it was a few days ago. So I'll throw that up, and let's see here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We've got the waist, the legs, the arms, chest, and that's basically it. So 20 years old, natural. Only thing I take is creatine right now. I'd probably be a little bit smaller if I wasn't on creatine. I take pre-workout once in a blue moon. Basically, I'm just eating like as much as I can. This is me. Actually, I just ate probably 3,000 calories, and I mean, this is how I look pretty much all the time. I don't get bloated too easy, things like that. But yeah, I'll do a quick little front double bi, classic front double bi. So that's how I'm looking with no pump. So I'll go through a couple little poses. So this is, you know, straight on light from my sliding glass door. That's how we're looking. So this is my, you know, walking around physique, no pump, nothing like that. So that's how I'm doing right now. I'm getting a little bit bigger, breaking some of those plateaus. Yeah, that's that. I'm going to go to the gym, train some arms. So I'm gonna work on these puppies right here, and that's gonna be it. So we'll get this little guy in here. We're just hanging out right now, just a little baby. So we just went on a little walk and just got home from work a little early on a Friday. Gonna play some golf tomorrow, and it is my birthday on the 24th. So I'll be playing more golf and eating more food. So it's gonna be cheesecake. I have a company birthday lunch, so there's gonna be a lot of cake and a lot of calories. So who knows, maybe I'll hit a new bench PR or something in the surplus I'll shortly be in. So, hey, super fast guys, I was just watching a video. Actually, I think his name is like, the YouTube channel is more plates, more dates, something like that. He's talking about a guy who, and I haven't watched the whole thing, so hopefully I'm getting the right idea. But he's talking about a guy who, what's his name? Lewis something? That claims he eats 3,500 calories a day, and he's really lean year round. And he was saying, what I heard him say at the beginning was, that's like a super rare thing, body type to have a metabolism that quick. And actually, that's exactly what I have. And a lot of people don't believe that I eat as much as I do, but it is actually super rare. When I was young, well, I mean my entire life, I was just super skinny. And I had like veins when I was 12. Looks like my camera's about to run out of film here real quick. I think it's back. Basically, it is super rare. I've never met anybody with my speed of metabolism. So I eat a minimum of 4,000 calories a day. A lot of times it's around 4,500. And the reason why I've recently passed this plateau of 200 pounds is because I've actually been eating almost 5,000 calories a day. And this is the crazy part. I literally do 0 cardio. And that's just the truth of it. My metabolism is that quick. So, you know, you guys see my stories. I'm eating pizza, like anything I can. Obviously, I'm 20, I'm about to be 21 in 2 days, but I understand that has to do with age. Something I just heard him say was, you know, the way natural bodybuilding goes is that your first year you make, you know, a ton of gains and it starts to die down. That's definitely true. My first year I didn't necessarily make as much as I could have. It wasn't my biggest year of gains because I was 10. My biggest year of gains was probably 14 years old. And then my second biggest year of gains was actually probably 16 years old. Maybe 17, when I started to produce a lot more testosterone. So that's true in the sense that if you're starting like post, you know, 16, 17, your first year is going to be your biggest year of gains. Just me personally, with my genetics, I've been able to, I guess, start, let's say my biggest year of gains was 16, 100% like my biggest year, pounds and pounds of muscle put on, and that started to die down. And then you know, I made a ton of gains up until 17, 18, and then I plateaued at 18 for literally 3 years, Recky. For literally 3 years, I plateaued, and was stuck at 200 pounds. And now, Recky, shh. And then, I don't know if I'm getting another, like, I hear you get a boost of testosterone, like, after you're, like, 20, mid-20s, you get another little boost. I don't know if that's what I'm in right now. But, you know, I'm finally creeping the numbers up after 200 pounds. And I'm just like doing as much as I can. But it's 100% true that I made the majority of my gains already that I can do naturally. Just because obviously if I put on another 40 pounds of muscle, I'd be like 250. And that'd be like insane. So that's not possible. But I don't want to be 250. I just, you know, want to do as well as I can in classic physique, and you know, that's my goal. I'm not looking to go to the Olympia or anything like that. I don't know if that's disappointing to anybody, but it is actually super important to me to stay natural. It's just always been a belief of mine. I know that's like, some of you think I'm just like being such an idiot right now, but for the people that actually know me and know it's true, they believe me, and you know, that's what I care about. So yeah, I just thought that was super interesting, that video, and it is super rare, but the genetics are out there for it. Just some people I know, I have some other friends too that are just, they cannot gain weight, like no matter what they do. And then when they start to, you know, work out and put on muscle, they just always stay lean year round, just like myself. That's just how it's always been, and we'll see how long it is that way. But yeah, I mean, it's a thing. But don't, you know, don't copy my diet, because you most likely don't have my metabolism. Of course, I hope everyone realizes not to do exactly what I do in every single sense of, you know, my practices and everything. So, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in real quick at the end of this video. More plates, more dates. Always have seen quality content from him. He seems to be very, very honest. I've actually only seen like a few videos, maybe like 4 or 5, but from what I can tell, he seems like he gives it to you straight, so that's always good. I'll probably watch some more of his stuff, but I think I could make gains faster if my metabolism wasn't as fast, because I've had months and months and months of my life where I was just in a deficit and there's nothing I could do about it, because I was gone, I was away, I was younger, you know, I wasn't making money, I couldn't buy as much food, I wasn't just eating as much as I possibly could, which means I wasn't making as many gains as I could, because it put me in a really big deficit. And feel free to, you know, I know it's a long clip, it's kind of boring, but when I was in Hawaii a few years ago, or a couple years ago, I was eating, I would say I was eating around 4,000 calories a day, maybe 35 to 4,000, some days up to like 5,000, but most of the time maybe 35 to 4,000. And the only cardio I was doing was a physical labor job. I was like a landscaper for this guy that I knew there. And so a lot of it was like carrying buckets of like gravel, doing this, doing that, building rock walls. And that was my only kind of cardio. I wasn't really swimming in the ocean that much. It was like, sometimes, you know, I'd go out on my boogie board and I just hang out and I talk to my friends. So I wasn't really swimming, so that couldn't really count as cardio. At the gym, you'll never see me on a treadmill. Literally, you can ask anybody in my following, they have never seen me on a treadmill, unless of course I was like prepping for a really close upcoming show. So like that's just the way it is for me. And back to Hawaii, I actually got super lean that trip while eating, you know, high calories, a lot of fats. I was eating like a lot of avocado, but because there's like avocado trees all around there, I was eating like 2 avocados a day or something. But I was eating like a lot of fats, anything I could get my hands on. There's a McDonald's down the street. And that was like a go-to for me actually while I was there, because there wasn't as much, sorry it's not focusing, there wasn't as much, you know, just food readily available. But because of that job, because I was, you know, out working in the sun, that was enough for me to like drop multiple percentages of body fat. And if you guys, I think I posted a picture doing a front double bicep on my Instagram. And my core is like shredded and my arms are lean. And my core is the harder part to shred, to get really low down. Obviously I have abs year round, but to get it really lean, but it was getting lean. And I'm not doing any consistent cardio. I'm literally just working a normal job that a lot of people have. And if I do a job like that, which luckily I don't have one right now because I wouldn't be making as much progress. Luckily I'm a supervisor, but that's enough for me to just not be in a surplus. And meanwhile, I was pounding the weights in Hawaii. I was working out maybe more there because there's less things to do in a day. And so it was not like I wasn't working out or anything like that. And I was getting really good sleep too, probably 9 hours of sleep a day, but just due to that job, that's enough for me to be like quickly shredding. So yeah, for people that don't know, maybe new viewers, that's why I'm always lean. It's literally my genetics, my metabolism, and there's nothing really more to say about that. Sorry, this was a super long clip, but all right, I'm gonna get back to editing. Yeah, I got my foot out. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm watching the video right here. We're gonna get back to editing, and then we'll get you this video in the same day, okay? So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully that was the update you were expecting, and had everything you wanted in it. Be sure to tell me in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, and follow me on Instagram while you're at it. I will see you in the next video.